Welcome everyone. Do you know why girls after puberty and mature women before menopause have menstrual cycle? And why and how this happens? The menstrual cycle is the hormonal process a woman's body goes through each month to prepare for a possible pregnancy. Today I am gonna explain the menstrual cycle in detail. Before starting, make sure that you have subscribed this channel and also turn on this bell icon so you will be notified about this channel. If you find it helpful, please leave a like and you can drop your opinion in comment section below. Let's start. The menstrual cycle is the regular natural change that occurs in the female reproductive system, specifically the uterus and ovaries, that makes pregnancy possible. The cycle is required for the production of oocytes, and for the preparation of the uterus for pregnancy. Up to 80% of women report having some symptoms during the 1 to 2 weeks prior to menstruation. Common symptoms include acne, tender breasts, bloating, feeling tired, irritability and mood changes. These symptoms interfere with normal life and therefore qualify as premenstrual syndrome in 20 to 30% of women. In 3 to 8%, they are severe. The first period usually begins between 12 and 15 years of age, a point in time known as menarche. They may occasionally start as early as 8, and this onset may still be normal. The average age of the first period is generally later in the developing world and earlier in developed world. The typical length of time between the first day of one period and the first day of the next is 21 to 45 days in young women and 21 to 35 days in adults, an average of 28 days. Menstruation stops occurring after menopause, which usually occurs between 45 and 55 years of age. Bleeding usually lasts around 2 to 7 days. The menstrual cycle is governed by hormonal changes. These changes can be altered by using hormonal birth control to prevent pregnancy. Each cycle can be divided into 3 phases based on events in the ovary, ovarian cycle, or in the uterus, uterine cycle. The ovarian cycle consists of the follicular phase, ovulation, and luteal phase, whereas the uterine cycle is divided into menstruation, proliferative phase, and secretory phase. Stimulated by gradually increasing amounts of estrogen in the follicular phase, discharges of blood, menses, flow stop, and the lining of the uterus thickens. Follicles in the ovary begin developing under the influence of a complex interplay of hormones, and after several days one or occasionally 2 become dominant. Non-dominant follicles shrink and die. Approximately mid-cycle, 24 to 36 hours after the luteinizing hormone, LH, surges, the dominant follicle releases an oocyte, in an event called ovulation. After ovulation, the oocyte only lives for 24 hours or less without fertilization, while the remains of the dominant follicle in the ovary become a corpus luteum. This body has a primary function of producing large amounts of progesterone. Under the influence of progesterone, the uterine lining changes to prepare for potential implantation of an embryo to establish a pregnancy. If implantation does not occur within approximately 2 weeks, the corpus luteum will involute, causing a sharp drop in levels of both progesterone and estrogen. The hormone drop causes the uterus to shed its lining in a process termed menstruation. Menstruation also occurs in closely related primates like apes and monkeys. No more today. I hope you have learned something from this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye. See you next time with a new interesting topic.